In this video we do a size comparison of Nagash. Hello, this is Craig from Bitzbox.co.uk. So a couple of people have requested that we do a size comparison of Nagash. So that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. If you are new to this channel, then please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up to date with more videos like this. And we also do battle reports, painting tutorials, conversion guides and much more. You can also hit that bell icon if you never want to miss a thing. So let's have a look at Nagash. Okay, so here is my Nagash miniature. And I got him when he first came out, so this was before round bases were introduced. And before Age of Sigmar was a thing, so he's on his old square fantasy base. I might change him one day, but I quite like the base on here. So I have no idea which size base he actually comes on now. I don't know if it's an oval one or a round one. I actually have no idea. I'm sure you guys can look that up on GW's website. But yeah, he's a huge miniature. Even Nagash himself is quite large. And yes, like a lot of miniatures, his cape and stuff makes him bigger, but he's still quite large himself. And we're going to see that now because we're going to start comparing them to other miniatures. So let's start with just a little old Space Marine. So you can see towers over a Space Marine, and we get a Primaris in there as well. So I hope this gives you guys a good sense of just sheer size of Nagash. I mean, his book, if you put a Space Marine next to his book is about almost the size of a Space Marine. It's crazy. So we'll put these to one side and we'll start comparing them to other larger miniatures. Now someone requested to see the Eidolon of Mathlan next to Nagash, and there they are. So Nagash towers above him, really. And we have to bear in mind, Nagash is basically a god, isn't he? So he should be huge, he should be menacing. And he's just such a beautiful miniature as well. So that's how he sizes up with the Eidolon of Mathlan. Let's get some other large miniatures in. We'll just start with the Great Unclean one. So there's the Great Unclean one. And you think that the big round based on the Great Unclean one would work quite well on Nagash. Again, height-wise, barely comes up to his toes. Or just a little bit. Maybe, well, sort of roughly about the knee if you count the horns and that. So, yeah, we really will start to see the sheer size of Nagash here. He's a miniature that I haven't used a lot in my size comparison videos. That's mainly because he's on a shelf on the other side of the room, where most of the other ones are normally just located directly above up there. So that's the only reason I haven't really sort of got him out. So I'm going to have to try and keep him at hand and use him more often in these videos, because yeah, you see him next to a Lariel. Even with a Lariel, who's a huge miniature, he's still slightly taller. So next, I think the tallest, well, as we'll see, maybe not even the tallest, but one of the tallest miniatures due to his wings, is Magnus, and Nagash even has just a few millimeters over him as well. Yeah, I do believe Forge World miniatures aside in my collection, Nagash probably is going to be the tallest. I know it's you know, you get weapons that can just add some height, you get wings that add height, but still, he's rather tall. I have a Bloodthirster as well. Again, the Bloodthirster is quite large. We'll get Magnus out of the way from the background. There you go. The wings I can't sort of get in the way, so I can't get the Bloodthirster too close to him, but again, very close in size, sort of height-wise. Of course, like Magnus and the Bloodthirster are a lot more bulkier. No doubt they contain more plastic. but even so. And we'll get an Imperial Knight. We'll start with an Armiger Knight first. Let's start with an Armiger. So that's how they size up to Nagash. Very, very small. And then we'll get an actual Imperial Knight. The banner's fallen off him, but never mind. So we can see Nagash way, way, way above the Imperial Knight. It's actually a bit of a challenge trying to get him in sometimes. Trying to get him all in shot. But of course the Imperial Knight's so much wider, so much bulkier. And then lastly I'm going to bring in more Raffi. Because I just like showing her off. And again, because of her wings, she can't get too close, so... Oh, we'll put her the other side. We'll put her the other side. You shift over there. And there we go, we can see the difference there. Oh, almost dropped the camera. So that is Nagash sized up. As I said, it's been requested by a couple of people. Yeah, I don't even think about Nagash. Like I say, he's been on a shelf the other side of the room, so I always forget about him when I do these videos, but what a miniature. Still one of my favourites. Absolutely love Nagash. I painted him not long after he came out. I mean, that must have been, what, about 3 years ago now? It's crazy when you think about it. He really was one of the first large miniatures that GW did. Apart from the Imperial Knights, I think the Imperial Knights may have came out before him. But with Imperial Knights and Nagash, you know, it was the start of something big, no pun intended. And ever since, we've seen so many large kits come out of GW. Gives me an excuse to make these videos, and seem to be quite a lot of you enjoying them, which is nice. I do enjoy making them. I like to get all these large miniatures out and show them off. If there's any other miniatures you would like to see me do a size comparison of, then please do leave a comment below, and obviously if I have the miniature I can do that, which is exactly what I've done with Nagash. If I don't, who knows, maybe I'll try and access one or even buy one eventually. I really like the large miniatures, so any excuse to own them. So okay, so yeah, with that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. You can also click that bell icon to be notified when a new video has gone live on this channel. On the screen now are 2 more videos that you may wish to check out, and a link to our Patreon page also. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.